Of those on this lake. Yep, right there. One jumped on it. These right here are just crappie cannot resist them. And so I got it paired with, all right, you guys. I'm sure y'all can hear the cicadas in the background. It is really, really hot here in Texas right now. It's supposed to be 100 and something today. Excessive heat warnings. Heat index supposed to be up around 120. Really, really hot, but I wanted to get out here and talk about some jigs that I use that just flat out put fish in the boat for me all summer long. And these jigs make fish bite, in my opinion. And the reason that is they match the hatch that's going on right now. So in the spring, all the shad spawn, and all the little baby shad, after so long, there's millions of shad about that long. And so what I do is I try to match that. Just jigs just like that. And so a couple of these jigs that I use are these right here, Bobby Garland, Panfish Assassin. But the key with both of these baits is they are very, very small. So I'm gonna kind of show you each one. This is the Panfish Assassin. You can see how small this jig body is. It's 1.5 inches long. Looks just like a little baby shad. That's really what it looks like. And then here, this Bobby Garland also looks like a baby shad. I mean, look at that. Looks like a little micro shad. And these right here, so key. So I'll have these on guide trips. On certain trips, I will use jigs. And I actually have some that are tied onto this rod right here from the last trip. But if I'm gonna jig in the summertime, I'm gonna have these two jigs with me and on, most likely. If not in this color, I'll have some other colors. I mean, I'm not real big on color. I'm really not. I'm more concerned with that profile. And here's the key to the whole deal right here. These custom 16th ounce jig heads right here. I got these with a smaller hook. I believe these are a number 8 hook. Really small. But the reason I did that, I'm going to show you why I did that. If you rig one of these little baby shads up, you know that these jig bodies are real small. And so in my opinion, I really think that small hook like this makes a big difference. And then the same on this one, like, you know, it looks natural. It doesn't look like it doesn't fit. And I have some jig heads right here that are normal size. Let's see if I can get one real quick. And I'm gonna rig this same little jig body up on here, this Bobby Garland. It's a itty bitty swimmer. There's the Bobby Garland, and then just the Panfish Assassin, the tiny shad. But you see, I didn't really do that good of a rigging job on that one, but there we go. You get the point. See this jig head? How that doesn't look as natural as this one. That bigger hook on that bottom one, it doesn't go with it. So obviously the bigger the bait or the smaller the bait, you know, you got to go up and down in that size of hook. So that's why those little bitty jig heads like that with those little hooks on them make all the difference in the world for me. You got to think too, when these fish are finicky and you know, just pecking at that bait, not getting it, you know, what hook do you want? Do you want them to have a big giant hook where they have to get more of it in their mouth and commit more? Or you can use this one right here with that smaller hook on there, and you will have, they can mess up a little easier. What I mean by that is they can come up and just kind of nip it, peck at it, just like, you know, peck, whatever. They're more likely to get that hook because it's smaller. They can slip up and get it in their mouth a little easier than they can with that big hook. So yeah, just wanted to go over that. I mean, I catch a lot of fish with these, some good fish too. And there's been several occasions where I'll even have minnows, and these jigs outproduce those minnows. And for one reason, the minnows I get are about this long. This is half the size of that. So just goes to show that profile is so important, so critical. So next time you're out, buying some jigs and you see some of these, definitely pick them up. I mean, I'm gonna throw clips in here as well of me catching fish with both of these, so you see that I'm not, you know, messing around. I'm not playing, that these do produce fish for me all summer long and make inactive fish bite. So thanks again for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll definitely get to them. Subscribe if you haven't, you guys. I'm really trying to grow the channel. Check out my social media pages as well. They're all linked down below. My Facebook page, my Instagram page. I'm trying to grow those channels as well. And yeah, still running guide trips. If you're interested, that information will be linked down below. And lake breakdowns, you know, for $100, I'll send you a private video of me going over the whole lake for Lake Lavon, Ray Roberts, Lewisville, and Joe Pool. And I highlight where brush piles are located, where productive trees are at, and I include a couple of coordinates to natural locations that are holding crappie right now and will continue to do so all summer long. So those are just some avenues that I'm trying to put out there for you guys to support me. I'm not going to ask you just to send me money because I'm full-time. I want to give you something in return, so I'd appreciate it if y'all could help get the word out. And, you know, if you're interested in purchasing something like that, or a guide trip, or channel membership as well, anything like that goes a long way, and really appreciate it. So yeah, check those out next time you're in the store. Tie them on, get you some custom jig heads. These are from Limits Tackle. Not affiliated in any way with them, but Steve makes some really good jig heads. And yeah, thanks so much. We'll catch you in the next one. Y'all take it easy and stay hydrated out there. Stay cool. See ya.